What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. So this is day six of me predicting where the market's gonna go. So again, we're still on a perfect streak. So this morning, I said, looks like we could fall a bit here before the bell. Resistance 93.50. Um, the part I got wrong, not really wrong, but um, we fell right. I mean, the support was there. You could see we clearly came back up to and trade around it in that 592 range. Um, but initially, we fell right through it. Okay. So I sent that at 9:15. Um, and I was hung over. Oh, I didn't even take this trade this morning. Count's still up 5% today. I didn't even take the big trade this morning. But I did take some other trades I'll share here in a second. So, if you guys want to see this content, or at least see me keep winning and wondering why the fuck you're not, um, like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Um, again, this was before the bell, 9:16. Market's going to drop, and the market did just that. Okay, and you can see here we had support in this, this 592 area, which we essentially just fell right through initially. Probably had something to do with Nvidia, all that. And then you can see we came back up and we traded above that, regained that support. Um, but this was a huge win to start the day if you caught that. And then we had some orders here. The market essentially put a bottom in here, and up again we go, which I did catch these trades at a fun night last night. A few too many margaritas, so I missed the first one. My account would be up like, I don't know, 10% or more today, just if I caught that one. But I was able to catch this one. So I'll show you that one here in a second. But first, I want to talk about um, why. How can I predict this stuff? Okay, how can I be right for 6 days in a row? I'm doing this for 30 days, and we're going to see how many days out of 30 I can be right. Um, but this is now 6 trading days in a row where I've been pretty much dead on. So how do I know? Okay, it's all about where the institutions are at, and I scream this at my members constantly. Um, we want to be where the institutions are. We don't want to fight them. We want to ride along with them. Okay. So here, I knew we had a block of orders up here that we were just sitting at, and we actually just moved through it. You could see we had this resistance here. It was sitting literally right here. Okay, a 594 area. Or 593.50, excuse me. That acted as resistance for pretty much all day, or the first half of the day. We just broke above it, and we'll see what happens over here. But it's all about where the institutions are at, okay? And you need to learn how to block out all the other information, because you're going to see all this shit from everywhere on the internet about this and that, and it's a lot of people talking about nothing, something that you know nothing about. Okay, um, I have been obviously I've worked very hard daily for the last 4 years to get where I'm at today, literally almost every day. Um, to further my knowledge. But I've also been very blessed to have a mentor who has been able to help me fill in the gap, because I like almost had it, and then this was the last. This was the last. The last part I was missing was this, finding where the institutions are at. Okay, and that's what I share with my community on a daily basis now, and I've been sharing that here with you guys, or at least the results from that. So my mentor is was blessed to work for a, how can I put this? A very prominent uh, corporate aviation company. And so you get to know those customers. And this is the 0.1% that we're talking about here. Okay. Uh, and this is what they do. Okay. They kind of have this information already that I'm providing to you, because they're in those circles, right? But there's no reason we can't swing along. That's the thing. All you need to do is swing along. Don't become the liquidity. Just swim along with the institutions. Okay. Um, so, and that's all they do. They swim along with the institutions, and they make money, and and the rich become richer. Okay. Um, and everyone else, all these people, you see people posting on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, yada yada. I would say 95% of that is crap. All right. And you just need to ignore it. All right, focus on what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you essentially is the structure of how the market works. Um, where are the orders sitting? Where is the volume at? Where because the institutions will push the market in that direction. Okay, and then you'll see the orders fill, and then up and away we go, or down away we go, whichever way they want to push it. Um, and this is why a lot of times a lot of newer traders will say, "Oh my God, I got into this trade and it reversed right when I got in there," and it's like, yeah, you're the liquidity, dude. So and we've all been there. I've been there. You know what I mean? But you need to learn. This is good, and this will probably be the biggest step. Learning this in your trading. If you can learn where the institutions are at, and I can help teach you, then you can predict where the market is going to go, as I've clearly shown over these past 6 days. Okay. So, and it wasn't just that. I mean, I could go back and, I've been calling them out here all day. So we had resistance at 592. Where is it? Yeah. So at 1112, resistance at 592. So I'll just show you this. We'll go, we're on the 1 minute. So at, what did I say? 1112. 11, 12, 11, 12, 11, 12, 11, 12, right? 592. Oh, where is it? Oh, yeah. So that's when I called it out and I said, okay, resistance at 592. So you can see, yes, we had resistance at 592 and we pulled back. This might not look like a big trade, but I think I made like 35% on this trade. And what else? Oh, here's a good one. 1125. Bottom is in at 59,150 area. It'll get toppy around 593 ish. And look where we went. So that was at where is it? 591.50. This was at 1125. 1125. 1125. 1125. 1125. Okay, so at 1125, I said our bottom is at 591.50. Okay, so you can see it pulled back to the lowest it went here was 591.14. And then what happened? And then we took off. And I said, what, 593 area? I think I said 593.50 at some point. Maybe not. So 593 is what I called out. And then, where did I see 593? It'll get toppy around 593. I called that out a minute later. So I literally called out this trade for you. So it fell down to and you could enter at the 591.50 area. By the way, I took all these little trades too. 20%, 20%, and then the big one. Okay. So at 1125, I called out a 591 50 bottom, okay, which right in that area, okay, and then so you enter right in this area somewhere, and then I called out a 593. I said I'll get top you around 593, which it did. It kind of, I mean, it went a little higher, but you can see it got a little top you around 593. So this was a 75% trade, okay. So it's that simple. So the question is, how long are you going to deny that this is legit? So I'll just keep putting out videos until you make up your mind. Anyways, hit that like and subscribe. Don't miss this journey. Appreciate you guys watching. Catch you in the next one.